Hi y'all, my name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I want to start this video off saying that if you have been affected by the hurricanes, you have been in my prayers. I did drop some donations off at a local center. A lot of our linemen are in that area and everyone affected has been in my prayers. Joplin knows what it's like to suffer complete devastation, and we also know what the rebuilding process is, and it's a long, difficult process. And so you are on my prayer list and you are in my thought. I am going to show you a Halloween DIY that you can take and add to and make something really cute for your family to enjoy during the holiday season. So come craft with me. I started out with a wood plank from the Dollar Tree and a planter from Plaid Crafts that I purchased at Walmart, a large wooden haunted house cut out from Dollar Tree. I will tell you that I did not gather up all of the things that I needed at the beginning of this DIY because honestly, I just made this up as I went along. I pulled things out of my craft stash and I let my imagination just run wild with this. This would be perfect to do with kids. There's painting, there's gluing, there's just all the things that are absolutely delightful if you are young and young at heart. I'm going to use the Folk Art matte gray paint and the Folk Art matte licorice paint for this project. These are my favorite paints. I love them. I've said it before, they tend to have a chalk type consistency and really good coverage without being chalk paint. But any kind of acrylic paint will work just as well. Use what you have on hand and just have fun. That is just a whole part of crafting. It's a whole part of Halloween. I understand that Halloween is not everyone's cup of tea. It's not everybody's bag. However, the kids love it. I love it when the kids are happy. And I really get into the spirit of the season myself. I'm going to paint the wood plank, the planter, and the haunted house cutout in the black and gray paint, and then I'm going to go over each one with just a little bit of paint in each of the contrasting colors with a baby wipe so that it has that little spooky, dusty look to it. I had one of these plastic fences from the Dollar Tree in my craft stash that I hadn't used, and I thought it would be delightful to put around the wooden plank and make a old Gothic fence around my haunted house. These fences will cut apart very easily with wire cutters, and I just clipped off the very top portion of it because I did not want to, make my house disappear completely. I wanted to be able to see my house, so I just used the very top portion of each section of the fence. I clipped 2 pieces of the fence separately and then left 2 of the pieces joined together because the size of my plank, I could not put 3 across. I just had to use 2, and then I wanted 1 on each end. It's just a hair shorter than the width of my wooden plank. However, it is a haunted house, and so nothing is going to need to be very precise. I applied that with some hot glue. I put some on the ridges of the fence that was going to touch the wooden plank, and I just held that down until the hot glue cooled, and then it would set. I'm going to use the stickers from the Dollar Tree. They had several different kinds of stickers. They look like window trim, they look like stairwells, just Gothic, beautiful, puff 3D stickers. I thought that they were delightful, and no reason, no rhyme, I set about putting the stickers on the top of my haunted house. I did not want them to pull away, so I did put some hot glue on the outside edge before I stuck my sticker down. But I will tell you, the door didn't exactly fit. It wasn't the same size as the cutout door, and so I kind of put it at an angle so that it would look like the beautiful, massive door was coming down off of its hinges just a little bit. I used the staircase sticker and put it in one of the windows so that it looked like you could see a giant staircase through the window. I added just some details. These plastic stickers can be cut and you can just customize it however your imagination leads you. I took some paint and went over the top of the stickers so that it would blend in just a little bit better. Stickers were brown and gold and kind of a bronze color. And I wanted them to look a little bit more creepy, a little spookier. And I did put one of the stickers on the planter so that it would have a little bit of character to it. And I just went over the whole thing with some black paint, some gray paint, took a baby wipe to some areas that were a little heavier, and I made this into a spooky little house with some cute embellishments. I'm going to stand it up onto the plank with some tumbling tower blocks, and I purchased those at the Dollar Tree, and I put a lot of hot glue and stacked it along the back so that my haunted house would stand up. I went over each one of the tumbling tower blocks with a little bit of extra hot glue, and inside the planter I cut a piece of pool noodle and I put that inside the planter and put some hot glue on the top so that it would stay put. And then I had some spooky glitter tree branch picks that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree, and I put those in with a little bit of hot glue inside the pool noodle. I did not want them to accidentally get pulled on or have them tip over, so I broke off some craft sticks and put some hot glue on the inside of my pool noodle, and I put the craft sticks down inside. I put some hot glue on the underneath side of the planter, and then I set that in front of the house. I love reindeer moss and Spanish moss when I work with Halloween decor, and so I put some Spanish moss and reindeer moss on top of the pool noodle to hide the red color and to make it give off some spooky, creepy vibes. I had some whiskey stones that I had picked up at a rummage sale. When I seen them, I thought immediately they would be perfect for crafting. I'm sure that they were beautiful for the purpose that they were meant for. I think it's to cool your whiskey without using ice so that your ice won't melt into your cocktail. But I'm going to use them for crafting. I put a little bit of hot glue on the whiskey stones and lined them up helter-skelter as a pathway to my front door. I'm going to use some purple tissue paper and cupcake party picks to accessorize my haunted house. I'm going to cut the little strips of purple tissue paper and put on the back side of the windows so that it will give kind of a little bit of a glow to it. And you can use lights on this if you want. They have battery operated lights at Dollar Tree in different places. I already have one haunted house that I had built a couple of years ago, and I did put lights on that house. And so I thought that perhaps this one I would not embellish with lights, but it would be really cute and you could do that. I'm going to use the party picks on the very front of my house, put it down into the planter. There's different party picks that I had bought at the Dollar Tree. They are wooden, and some of them look like plain pumpkins and some of them have a jack-o'-lantern face on the top of them. At the same time, I had picked up the party picks that have bats on the end. I couldn't resist them. In order to make them look staggered, I just cut the toothpick part off with my scissors, and then I poked them down into the pool noodle. I glued some to the whiskey stone steps so that it looked like there were jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins propped up by the front door. Even though it was a spooky little haunted house, I did want it to be really cute. And then I took the bat cupcake sticks and I trimmed the toothpick part off, and I hot glued them into my glitter pick trees. I filled my glitter pick trees with the bats. I put some on the corners of the house. I just tried to embellish this cute. Like I said, you could do this with kids and they would have so much fun. I know you have to watch them around the hot glue, but they would have so much fun showing you where to put the cupcake picks and all of the accessories that you could do. Your only limit would be your imagination, because you can just do so many cute things with this. I thought this turned out so delightful and so cute. My mother has a purple bedroom, so I put this in her room for her Halloween season. And then I had the little haunted house that I had built a couple of years ago, and I made a spooky little vignette of haunted houses. They turned out so cute. It was a simple project, and I know I'm going to just keep adding to it year after year. So I hope you and yours are enjoying this fabulous Halloween season. It is so much fun for the kids, and it's a great time for the families to spend together, do some activities, and decorate your house. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.